Surah Al-Hijr is the 15th chapter of the Quran. It is a Meccan surah, which means it was revealed before the Prophet Muhammad's migration to Medina. The surah derives its name, Al-Hijr, from the ancient city of Thamud. This city is mentioned in the surah in connection with the Prophet Salih. The surah's central themes revolve around the consequences of rejecting Allah's messengers. It emphasizes the importance of faith, patience, and following divine guidance. This surah serves as a reminder of the stories of previous prophets. It highlights their struggles and the fate of their people. It serves as a stark warning to those who choose to deny the truth. The surah emphasizes the importance of recognizing and fulfilling one's individual responsibility towards Allah. It encourages reflection upon the signs of Allah's power in creation. Surah Al-Hijr is a powerful testament to the enduring nature of Allah's message. It transcends time and resonates with people across generations. Its teachings remain relevant today. It guides us toward a life of righteousness, purpose, and submission to the divine will. Surah Al-Hijr was revealed during a time of intense persecution. The Prophet Muhammad and his early followers faced relentless opposition from the Meccan pagans. These verses provided comfort and reassurance to the Prophet. He was reminded that he was not alone in his struggle. Prophets before him endured similar trials. The surah reminded the Prophet that his duty was to deliver the message. It was not his responsibility to force people to believe. Allah reassured him that he would protect his message and guide whom he wills. At the same time, the surah served as a stern warning to the disbelievers. It reminded them of the consequences of rejecting Allah's messengers. The stories of the prophets Nuh, Hud, Salih, and Lut illustrated the consequences of rejecting the truth. These stories demonstrated that Allah's wrath ultimately befalls those who persist in their disbelief and transgression. The surah emphasized that Allah is just and merciful. He gives people ample opportunities to repent and turn back to Him. However, His punishment is severe for those who choose to disregard His warnings. The story of Prophet Nuh holds a prominent place in Surah Al-Hijr. Nuh preached for centuries. He called his people to abandon their idolatry and worship the one true God. However, his people mocked him. They accused him of being a madman. They refused to heed his warnings. Despite facing constant rejection and ridicule, Nuh remained steadfast in his mission. His unwavering faith and perseverance in the face of adversity are qualities to be admired. However, his people's defiance eventually reached a point of no return. Allah decided to punish them for their disbelief. Allah sent a great flood that engulfed the earth. The flood destroyed everything except those who boarded the ark with Nuh. This story serves as a reminder that Allah's patience has limits. It highlights the importance of heeding the warnings of His messengers and the consequences of persisting in disbelief. Surah Al-Hijr also recounts the story of Prophet Hud. He was sent to the tribe of Ad. The Ad were a powerful and prosperous people. They were known for their architectural prowess. They built towering structures and lived in luxury. However, their prosperity led them to arrogance. They forgot Allah and worshipped idols. Hud called his people to repent. He warned them of the consequences of their idolatry. However, they responded with scorn. They challenged Hud to bring upon them the punishment he threatened. They were too proud to acknowledge their dependence on Allah. Allah sent a devastating wind that destroyed the tribe of Ad. The wind raged for 8 days. It left nothing but ruins in its wake. Their story serves as a cautionary tale against the dangers of arrogance, materialism, and the rejection of Allah's message. Section 5. The story of Salih and the people of Thamud. Rejection leading to divine wrath. The story of Prophet Salih and the people of Thamud is another significant narrative in Surah Al-Hijr. The Thamud were known for their skill in carving homes into mountains. They were blessed with prosperity and abundance. However, they fell into idolatry and corruption. Salih was sent to guide them back to the right path. Salih urged his people to recognize Allah's blessings and to worship Him alone. As a sign of His prophethood, Allah sent them a she-camel. However, the people of Thamud disbelieved. They became hostile. They defied Salih's warnings and killed the she-camel. Their transgressions sealed their fate. Allah sent a powerful earthquake that destroyed them and their city. Their story underscores the importance of recognizing and heeding the signs of Allah. It highlights the severe consequences of rejecting his messengers and transgressing against his commands. Section 6. The significance of Al-Hijr, a place of refuge and reflection. The surah derives its name, Al-Hijr, from the region of Thamud. Al-Hijr, also known as Madan Salih, is an archaeological site. It is renowned for its well-preserved rock-cut tombs. These tombs date back to the Nabatean civilization. The mention of Al-Hijr in Surah Al-Hijr evokes a sense of history and the transient nature of worldly civilizations. They emphasize that true refuge and lasting success are found only in submission to Allah. Section 7. Individual responsibility. A central theme in Surah Al-Hijr. Surah Al-Hijr underscores the importance of individual responsibility. The surah emphasizes that every individual is accountable for their actions. This accountability is regardless of their social standing or background. Each person will stand before Allah on the Day of Judgment. They will answer for their deeds. The surah emphasizes that no one can bear the burden of another's sins. This concept of individual responsibility runs counter to the prevailing beliefs of the time. The pagans of Mecca believed in intercession. They thought their idols or ancestors could intercede on their behalf. Surah Al-Hijr refutes this notion. It emphasizes that each person is solely responsible for their choices and actions. The surah encourages self-reflection. It promotes taking ownership of one's actions. This understanding is essential for personal growth and spiritual development. Section 8. The importance of following divine guidance. Surah Al-Hijr emphasizes the importance of following divine guidance. The surah highlights the consequences of rejecting Allah's messengers and deviating from his path. The stories of the prophets serve as reminders that true success and happiness lie in aligning oneself with Allah's will. The surah encourages believers to seek knowledge. It stresses the importance of understanding and implementing the teachings of the Quran and the Sunnah. It reminds us that following divine guidance is not merely about rituals, it encompasses all aspects of life. This guidance includes our interactions with others, our conduct in business, and our treatment of the environment. The surah emphasizes that following divine guidance leads to inner peace, fulfillment, and eternal reward in the hereafter. Section 9. The power of patience and steadfastness. Surah Al-Hijr highlights the virtues of patience and steadfastness. These qualities are essential for navigating the challenges of life and remaining firm in one's faith. The surah reminds believers that they will face trials and tribulations. This is part of Allah's plan. These trials are not meant to break us. They are opportunities for growth and purification. By enduring these challenges with patience and unwavering faith, we strengthen our relationship with Allah. The surah encourages believers to persevere in the face of adversity. It reminds them that Allah is with those who are patient. The stories of the prophets exemplify the power of patience. They faced immense challenges. They remained steadfast in their mission. They serve as inspiring examples for believers to emulate. Section 10. Virtues and benefits of reading Surah Al-Hijr. Reading Surah Al-Hijr offers numerous virtues and benefits. Engaging with this surah provides a deeper understanding of Allah's attributes. It allows us to reflect upon His power, wisdom, and mercy. The surah serves as a source of comfort and guidance. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. It teaches us valuable lessons about the importance of faith, patience, and perseverance. Regular recitation of Surah Al-Hijr can strengthen our connection with the Quran. It enhances our understanding of Islamic history and the lives of the prophets. It can inspire us to live more righteous and meaningful lives. It can serve as a source of solace during times of difficulty. It can strengthen our resolve to remain steadfast in our faith. The surah's teachings are timeless. They continue to resonate with Muslims today. Section 11. Conclusion. Embracing the timeless wisdom of Surah Al-Hijr. Surah Al-Hijr is a profound chapter in the Quran. It offers timeless wisdom and guidance for humanity. The surah's message is universal. It transcends time and cultural boundaries. Its teachings emphasize the importance of faith, individual responsibility, and following divine guidance. The stories of the prophets serve as reminders of the consequences of rejecting Allah's message. They highlight the importance of heeding the lessons of the past. Surah Al-Hijr encourages us to reflect upon our purpose in life. It guides us to live in accordance with Allah's will. By understanding and implementing the teachings of this surah, we can strive to live more meaningful lives. We can contribute to a more just and compassionate world. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us turn to the Quran and the Sunnah for guidance. Let us strive to embody the values of faith, compassion, and righteousness that Surah Al-Hijr so beautifully exemplifies.